As someone who's worked many different jobs and internships, there's one thing that I really think builds an effective supervisor or boss, and that would be effective communication. By that, I really don't mean someone who just delegates jobs and responsibilities to an employee. What I really mean is when bosses, employees, and coworkers use effective communication strategies like being responsive, honest, clear, and concise with their communication. And this is especially important in education, where we have teachers, parents, and other members of school staff constantly working each other to support the child, which is the most important part of education. And I've had many teaching roles where I've been exposed to different types of communication. For example, one year I worked at a summer camp where there was some breakdowns or some inconsistencies in the communication between counselors and the senior staff, and that caused me to feel like I was struggling to understand what my role was. But I've been in other situations where my bosses exemplified good communication through through always giving me responsive and timely feedback when I asked a question, always letting me know when certain due dates were or when shifts were posted. And because of their responsiveness, I feel like I grew in confidence and competence at my job. And if I'm working for TFA during the Ignite tutoring opportunity, I really want my trainer to be open and responsive with me. And in a so similar to the camp situation, I would kind of feel like I wasn't being fully supported, or I would struggle a little bit if I was going to teach a lesson the next day and my supervisor wasn't able to reach out to me within 2 days. But there are definitely some strategies that I would use to make sure that I'm as prepared as I can for the tutoring session with my students. I would use online resources like Khan Academy or Google, YouTube, anywhere where I can get enough information to really bolster my understanding of the subject matter. I would also try to just reach out with one more call, email, or text to try to get in contact with the trainer before the class would start. And if none of my strategies that I'm presenting have worked, then what I would do is schedule a follow-up meeting after the lesson ended and just let the supervisor know that next time moving forward, I really need some support and more attention from them when I'm struggling with problems in my understanding of their curriculum.